So today I'm playing with an airbrush, and I thought I would let y'all watch. This is a system that Heather sent me. She sent me this years ago, and I've used it a couple of times, but I guess I never have a lot of extra time to experiment, so that's why I don't use it very much. I haven't taken the time to get good at using it. But since I broke my toe and there's limited things that I can go do now, I decided to do this. This is the primer. I'm going to start with that. It smells good. It smells like lotion. You're supposed to hold the airbrush about 8 inches away from your face. Another reason I don't use the airbrush is because until just recently, I had glasses instead of contact, so I couldn't see where I was spraying. And I recommend 4 drops of product at a time in the little cup. Wow, it just goes a long ways. Bring it down on my neck too. Okay, that's used up. And the system that I'm using is I think it's Luminess. Right, it's Luminess. Okay, she sent me some foundation. I don't know if it goes with Luminess or not. The brand on here is Bellocchio. What is the color? The color is Buff. If it works, I'll buy more. Airbrush foundation always has to be shaken because it separates. And more is more with the shaking. Okay, I'm gonna put 4 drops of this in the One, two, three, 4. Whoop. All right. And you pump the trigger. You don't just hold it down and spray. And this is how you get in the crevices. And you put light layers that you build in light layers. And you shouldn't see the makeup, you should just see the skin get increasingly perfect. Alright, I'm gonna, because I like lots of coverage, I'm gonna do more. I put about 5 more drops in there. I was aiming for 4, but 5 fell out. I'm gonna get a magnifying mirror and look at. Looks good. When I start getting impatient, I just hold the trigger down and start spraying. If this is your first time out of the chute, I would pump it like that. All right, so there's the foundation. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you today was I had a request for a makeup look in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is pink. And she said pink or berry. So I'm going to begin with putting my Clinique Beyond Perfecting concealer on my eyelid. Why didn't I airbrush my eyelids? Sometimes it sets so well that sometimes other things won't stick to it. We'll see how my blush sticks to the airbrush. Sometimes if I go in, usually a bride has enough oil in her skin, enough natural oil in her skin that it starts melding with the foundation before I get to contour and blush. So I have enough sticky for the next layer of products to go on. All right, I'm gonna wipe my fingers off. I'm gonna take my multitasker concealer brush from Sephora and buff that in. Now let me find a makeup kit that's pink. All right, I pulled out the Berry Blast and my Viseart blush palette. I'm gonna start with the Viseart blush palette. And I'm gonna begin with the darkest pink in this palette. And I'm gonna put that on my lid. My hair is wet because I just got out of the shower. I'll fix my hair before I show you the end results. All right. That's the one I'm putting on my lid. This is the Rose Coral palette. So I would call this color fuchsia. So if you want to duplicate this, that's where I would begin, with fuchsia. All right. Now let me take the Berry Burst palette and see what we got in there. can't get into it. There we go. It's got a color that's a little red. I'm gonna use that somewhere. All right, now I'm gonna take a lighter pink from this palette, which is the middle one, and put that up there to buff out the harsh edges on the first color. It's not wanting to buff. There you go. Now I'm going to do some color underneath. I'm going to take that first color and put it underneath. Like that. I'm going to take the sparkly pink from this palette, put that on my brow bone. I'm going to wipe my fluffy brush off on a cloth and keep buffing or blending like that. All right, let's do some eyebrows. I'm going to take this lingering crayon. It's discontinued, but for good reason. The color is pretty good. This product is just stupid. Long story why I own this. I didn't open the package. I bought it at Nordstrom Rack, and I didn't open the package to see what it was. When I saw lingering, I went, bonus. That's one of my favorites. Brush that through. There we go. So there's the brows. Now I'm gonna take, let's see, what shall I do? I think I'm going to use NightMoth. And I'm gonna write that, I'm gonna put that on my tight line. In between my lashes. I'm gonna look straight into the mirror. Like that. And I'm gonna take my finger and smudge it. All right, I'm gonna pick up a magnifying mirror so I can see this better. On the inside, I did going towards the tear duct, I put it on the tight line. Okay, let's do this one. There. Now I'm gonna put it on the waterline. Waterline. All right. I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm going to put some Lancome Lash Booster on. This is my favorite lash booster, even more than the Chanel one. And then I'm gonna go blow dry my hair because it's starting to frizz. All right, I'm gonna go blow dry my hair and I'll be back. Okay, my hair is dry. Let's do, I decided I wanted to use the airbrush for my contour also. So let's give that a go. Let me get this hair out of my face. This one is by Luminess. This is the darkest one, shade 4. It says use 4 to 5 drops. Let's see if we can do some contouring with this. This one hasn't been opened. Gotta shake it up. Here's the first one I used, and here's the second one. It's not any darker, it's just a different undertone. Oh well, we'll see anyway. I'm doing some bronzing and contour. This color's not that dark. It is a little rosy though. Okay, that's run out. Now, let's pull out the blush. The blush is Soft Rose. Yeah, we're going to do that now. I put 3 drops of that in. The amount that comes out is dependent on your trigger pull. Do little tiny short pulls so only a little bit of product can get in there at a time. Alright, now I'm going to add highlight. This hasn't been opened before either. And it's called Brightening Glow. Airbrush Glow G1. Separation is normal. Shake bottle before using. let's get into this one. Thanks, Heather. I appreciate all you do. Sometimes I just get overwhelmed with life and don't get into stuff as soon as I should. So far, I'm really liking this. Okay, how many drops of this? It doesn't say. 1, 2. I'm gonna just do 2. Did it on the end of my nose. Put it on my collarbones. All right, that's empty. All right, so all right, let's progress. Blendy, blendy. Blendy, blendy. Let's do some, I haven't done mascara yet. I put the Lancome booster seals on. Now I'm going to do the Tarte Big Ego. I feel like this look requires a lot of mascara. All right, let's do some brow gel. My brows are trying to have a mind of their own. There we go. I'm gonna put some more NightMoth on my waterline. And I'm going to freshen up the brightness on this lid. Like that. All right. I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm going to wet it with the Avene. Make sure this color, let's see, and I'm going to take the lightest pink in this. And do the tear duct. Like that. All right, back to the berry burst. Let's wet the brush again. I'm going to take the sparkly pink from the berry burst. like that underneath the brow, like that. Alright, I'm going to go in with this color that I used on my lid. I'm going to use it on my cheek. When it seems to be warmer when you mix it. When I mix it with what I have on already, which was that rose airbrush. Borrow a technique from Lisa Eldridge. Blending those eyes in with the blush. All right, let's do a lip. I'm pulling out the Christian Louboutin Pluminette. I'm going to add some Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I feel like it always cleans up my eyeshadow look. This is my bronzer brush, and I'm just using what's on it. Didn't add any more product to it. Alright, I'm going to finish doing my hair, and then I'll come back and show you the final look. Thank you, Ruth, for the suggestion for a pink or berry look for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I hope you all enjoyed this. I enjoyed making this look for you. I hope you enjoyed watching. Y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you, Ruth, for the video idea. I hope that this is what you had in mind. I used pinks and berries in honor of, I used pinks and berries because this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I hope you all have I hope there's something that all of you can take away from this look and use in your everyday makeup routine. Y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching.
That's all, folks.